DTS is a 6-month missionary training course with an aim and a desire to help participants know God and be equipped to make God known in the nations of the world. The lecture phase of the course is the first 12 weeks of the school. And what happens in that time is we have a different speaker come in each week teaching on a different topic about who God is, about having a biblical worldview, setting foundations for our lives as followers of Jesus. Also within each week is times to process in a small group as well as processing with a one-to-one mentor. Once the 12 weeks of lecture phase finish, we begin what is called the outreach phase of the DTS. We send teams all over the world with different focuses, but the same desire to see God lifted high in the nations of the world.
I don't know how it didn't change my life. He just changed my whole view of who he is and my whole view of who I am too.
One of the really big things that I learned is that what ministry looks like, and not just when you're in favelas and when you're in like river communities, but just also like when you're in your job, and that God is desiring to move every day.
The most significant part of that was to see how different cultures living their relationship to God.
I realized that I can love others. I can share the gospel without Him first filling my heart up with His love. I think this took a lot of pressure away from me and filled me with new excitement to really go and share the gospel, share God's love with people. DTS is not just going to change your life because of the good course or the good teaching, but I think when we take this time, this 6 months, to really open our hearts and let God transform us and maybe put our life upside down. It says in the Bible, when we search for God, He will show Himself to us.
He will show you things about Himself that you didn't know were true, and I mean, it's like the Bible comes alive, and
like suddenly you're having to rely on Him, and you're doing it not just by yourself, but with a group of people from all over the world, and learning from people from all different cultures, learning from their experiences, learning from their personalities. Suddenly you see that life can look different to how you've always seen it.
I would totally recommend DTS for everyone. It really helps you like building your relationship with God, getting to know more different people from other nations, and just
You're pulled out of your comfort zone, and you have to learn how to depend on God, but not just that, you learn that when you step out, He is faithful and He will be there.
For me, to experience the Holy Spirit in a different way than I experienced it in Him at home was just something really mind-blowing.
God has something for you in DTS. It doesn't matter who you are.
If you have an honest desire to know God more and make Him known, then this school is absolutely for you. Awaken is an international community of believers who are seeking to follow the first and second commandments that Jesus gave. We want to love God with all our heart, soul, mind and strength, love one another as Christ has called us to love one another, and then take that love into the nations of the world and love those who do not know Him yet.